accurate these numbers are all. Because here's the thing, once we get you set, you're going to write in your notebook and then it's going to be set. You know what I mean? So I want to make sure that 2 to 3 sets at 125 at 8 to 10 doesn't annihilate you and isn't too easy either. If you're like, yeah, I feel like that was just right, I would assume the rest of this is also going to be just right. Does that make sense? Now, giving you a little bit of a preview, this is a whole month right here. You know, week 1, 2, 3, 4. When you go to block B, you're comparing week 1 to week 1. So week 1 is 8 to 10. You'll probably do like 2 to 3 sets at 130 or 135. You see what I'm saying? What this type of progression looks like on like a scale is it's going to look like this. Week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. Week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. Your dips get less dippy and your peaks get more peaky. Do you see what I'm saying?
I do.
When you get old, like JG... when you get old...
Seriously, 56. Oh, you don't look 56, so you have that going for you.
I heard black don't crack, so, you know.
Fancy wear.
No, right? So, like, this is how you manage your stress. Let's think about this for a second. Linear progression looks like this. You're gonna run into a plateau and a problem very, very quickly. This strategy periodizes how intense you do it throughout the year as both not only a way to increase your strength faster, but this is also how you prevent injury. Because people just keep going heavier and heavier and heavier, and they never take a step back. This gives you some opportunity to take some steps back throughout the year. You will repeat this for 12 weeks. After 12 weeks, we put 145 pounds back on the bar, and you do as many as you can. And we compare 123 to sometime in April for 423 sometime. Does that make sense? Do you want to take a picture of this at all? I would take a picture of this just, so like your notebook will look just like this. The one that I gave you, follow that?
Yes.
So now we'll actually attempt week 1 and see how close we are. Because if you put 125 on and you do 2 to 3 sets of 8 to 10 and you're like, this is way too hard, we're going to scale everything back about 10 pounds. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Any questions?
No.
All right. Do you know how to put 125 on the bar? Because if you don't, try to figure out the math really quick. I'll meet you over there. I'm going to erase this. You're talking about this one? I'm super curious. Yeah, what do you think he'll end up improving by? If he sticks with this, he'll get strong. The one thing to keep in mind, too, is he's young. You know, he ain't old like us. Like doubling it, if not more than doubling it. Hey, have you ever had structure like this before?
No, it's always been medium.
Like you just go a little heavier, couple more reps each week?
Exactly.
I don't think you realize how fast you're going to get strong with this strategy.
I hope so. That's what I'm looking forward to.
No, I can tell you already, if you've never periodized a workout, you are going to see some serious gains very, very quickly. The other thing that I want to throw in your ear, and this is more just for you than anything, you may want to do a data point on the scanner since we're starting a new program.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean by that?
Yeah.
Because then we can use this data point to measure how the 12 weeks go for your muscle building too. So it might be a good idea for you to hop on the scanner before you leave and do a quick data point so that we have a fresh start there.
Okay.
Sound good? All right, let's see if he knows barbell math. It's a 10 and a 5 on top of that. So green, and then, or you could do that. That's fine too.
Oh, geez. Okay.
It's all the same. It's all good. Whatever.
You said a green and a what?
A 5.
Ben.
No. He's squatting.
I said
It's probably going to be more than that since it's squatting.
squats.
Yeah, it's going to be for squatting for sure. Have you ever tested your bench?
I'm down to try it if you are.
Have you ever though? On
Like
your
you're
own?
talking
Yeah, your bench press. Have you ever tested it? Like you personally?
I only use dumbbells.
Oh, you've never used a bar.
Not in a while, though.
Oh, okay. That's fine. We're
Yeah.
definitely going to use the bar. I was just more curious. And yeah, don't forget the 5 on that side, or on both sides, I guess.
On a really good day, I'm able to use 45.
On a really good day.
Oh, sick.
Dumbbells are harder than barbells.
Really?
Yeah, so like, if you can do 45 on each hand, I bet in your mind you think you could do 90 pounds on a bar because it's both of them combined, but it doesn't really work that way. Like, usually you can do a lot more on the bar than dumbbells. Accumulatively between both sides. Who's your 7? Is it Vicky?
Then Vicky.
Is she actually coming?
Which one?
I know Wendy shows up.
So far that I know of. And it's Wendy's last one before vacation for 3 weeks. Vicky so far that I know of, but
I'm trying to think who you have. You got
got
Wendy,
Lee.
Vicky, and then Lee, right?
and then Mike. That's it.
Are you going to text Mike? Be like, hey, I know the weather's crappy. Just want to see if you were coming in so I could leave early.
Who do
Hmm?
you got? don't. So then
I have 2 hours after this where I have a break, so I'm gonna lift.
you got Bella,
Uh-huh.
Deborah.
And then Deb and Ava, and then Tim's still out of town, so at the same time you would be done with Mike. So, but if he doesn't come in, then dumbbells are way harder. There's also like a practicality problem with dumbbells. That has a racking system. Dumbbells don't have a racking system. Do you understand what I mean by that or no?
Yeah, there's like no place to like safe put them without hurting yourself.
Right. Now, let me tell you, I've seen some dumbbell bench racks before, and they are fucking awesome. Yeah. So, like, you put the dumbbells in, like, holder here and a holder here, and you can unrack them, and then the thing moves out of the way. But those are for really fancy gyms, so not here. So, like, bars are just logistically a little bit better from a loading perspective, because you can rack and unrack very easily compared to throwing, the dumbbells up to get them in position, and then they're doing this and all that stuff, you know what I mean? So our goal for the next 10 minutes is to try to get through all 3 sets of 8 to 10 here. Are you nervous? You should be. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm kidding. Now, look, here's the thing, is if you get to like 6 and it starts moving really slow, we're off on our numbers a little bit. Does that make sense? And I'm going to help guide you through it. Like, each rep, I'm going to watch you, and if I notice there's a major reduction in speed, I'm going to tell you to re-wrap. Does that make sense?
No, it does.
So whenever you're ready, let's do our first round here and see how it goes. Yeah. Well, keep in mind, he's 26, man. he's a young guy. He's got that mobility still, He started at the 18 today, but he did the 12 just fine. So I was like, let's do the 12. Should I squat so that he can see my squat? Have you ever heard the term ATG? That's the only way I squat. Yeah. I don't squat anything besides ATG. Look, here's my thing, is when people brag about their squat numbers and stuff, my first question is how low are you going? Well, when you go ass to grass, there's nowhere else to go. Are you counting? What number was that?
I'm on 6.
Come on, buddy. Try to get to 8. If not, we'll shift our numbers a little. Come on, get up. There you go. One more to hit that 8 as a bare minimum here. Get up there. Get up there. Good job, dude. How did it feel?
I'm a little winded, but like I'm not killed.
Dude, you did great with that set.
I
Now,
also didn't like full touch this.
well, I mean, I did notice some of you did, some of you didn't. It just was inconsistent. But that's, again, why we have the box. It's giving you that indicator, again, to create consistency. Here's my question. Do you think you could do 2 more sets at that weight? It's going to be heavy, but do you think you can do it? Or do you think that's too hard?
2 more set. I can try.
Well, here's my thing. It's really easy to take the 5s off and say that week 1 you start at 115 instead of 125. Do you see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Here's the other rule. Let's say you go from cycle to cycle. You did a full month. Let's say you only hit the bottom end of the rep range. So instead of hitting 10, you'll only hit 8. Don't go heavier next month until you get to 3 sets of 10. Does that make sense? So, I mean, I would love to try this weight for 2 more. And if you get 8, I think we're pretty much right on where we need to be at. But you're going to be at the bottom end of the rep range instead of the top end. And then next cycle, try to get to the top end of the rep range. If you do 3 sets of 10, the next month, what do you do? If you get to the top end rep range for 3 sets, next month, what are you going to do? Instead of adding more reps, what are you going to add?
Wait.
Yeah, and it's usually 2.5 or 5 at a time, like plates on each side. Does that make sense? Here's my other question for you. How long do you rest on an exercise like this? For barbell lifting, I would go more like 3, if I'm being honest with you. You might be able to get away with doing 2 minutes on like a bench press because you're laying on your back and it's a little bit different, like bar positioning. But anywhere between 2 and 3 minutes is totally acceptable, unless you're still feeling winded. Then go with as much break as you need to catch your breath. Make sense? You feeling good for another one?
Yeah.
Let's try or succeed. What is it? Try or wait? What's the phrase that Yoda uses? Yeah, thank you. Do or do not. There is no try. There you go. Control on the way down, explosive on the way up. You're doing pretty good so far. Stick with me here. Remember, you just got to get to 8. There you go. You're at 4. Come on. You got this. This is 6. If you can get 2 more, definitely try to get it out there. 1 more. Come on. Get up there. Dude, I think we're like in that perfect spot, if I'm being honest with you. I think we're in that perfect spot where 8's like kind of rough, but still doable. I think that I don't really want to change your numbers, if I'm being honest with you. I want to be very clear about this. How many days do you work out?
It's very instant. I'm trying to get better at it.
Do not do this more than 2 times in a week.
Okay.
Okay? 2 only. Okay? Now, one thing to keep in mind is if you do it twice in a week, from the first day to the second day, you don't change anything. You only change the weights and reps from week to week, not from day to day. Does that make sense? Now, again, I think you're in a good place here. Let's take advantage of all the time that we have on resting here. I might even give you a couple more minutes because it's not going to hurt you in any way. Do you have any questions about the stuff that we went over?
No, everything seems to make sense.
Totally fine. If you have any questions about anything, let me know. Otherwise, we're just going to chill out here for a couple minutes, and then we'll knock out our last set here. Not going to say it's easy, but...
Oh, I think so. Or did I?
No, you did 2 already, didn't you, at this weight?
Oh, okay, so...
We'll do... No, just a third. Yeah, we're just going to do 1 more, and then we'll be done with that. But I do think that this is probably a good place to jump you off with. So as you go through the month, it might be a little like off. Be flexible on the first month. When you do your second month, it'll be that much better because you're kind of messing around with weights and stuff. You know what I mean? Like how heavy you should be going. Because again, like I like pushing you, but we might push it too hard. Like if tomorrow you wake up and you're like debilitated sore, maybe we overshot it. But we won't know that until tomorrow. You know what I mean? Please text me and let me know if I annihilated you. Do you work tomorrow morning?
No.
What are you doing tomorrow morning?
I think my schedule actually...
Come to the battle rope workshop tomorrow.
Okay.
It's from 8 to 10. I'm the one hosting it. I teach everything battle ropes. I won't kill you, I promise. People get so scared of the ropes. Please don't be scared.
My cardiovascular is like terrible.
You're totally fine, dude. Look, part of why I like teaching the ropes is because people accidentally kill themselves with the ropes. They don't know how to pace themselves. It's more of an educational thing, kind of like we do a lot of talking here. It's a lot of talking, and then we go and practice. I'll go teach a lesson, and then we go practice. So it's not like 2 straight hours of battle ropes, you know what I mean? Because then people would die.
You guys are going to see the...
No, stop it. The thing is the more people we have, the more fun it is. And I know we have like 7 people who said they're coming, so I'm just trying to get as many people in here as possible. It's free. It's a free event. So if you have any friends who would want to come or are interested in battle ropes, you're like...
Everyone I know just like stays in their basement.
Oh, sweet. Perfect. Those are my favorite people. You're talking potheads. Love it.
I don't have any friends, but that's just...
Me either.
all I know, yeah.
All my friends are here. Okay, so if you're ready and you accomplish this, I'm going to have you record this down on your first week. Don't write until after we know you complete it because we might make that adjustment still. So like if you only get to 6 here, we overshot the mark a little bit.
Take a deep breath again. Breathe shallow.
Yeah. I was going to say that. The thing is because it's day 1, I'm teaching him all this stuff. Have you ever heard the term information overload?
Yep.
I'm very respectful of people's ability to retain information. So what he's suggesting is each time you go down, take a bigger, deeper breath. Does that make sense? A little bit more intensely. Think about the way we brace our abs over there. Brace. Breathe aggressively. Like, don't be shy about it. And then lift. You know what I mean? Go ahead, let's do our last one here. Let's see if we can get to that 8 marker, and then we'll go from there. You jealous of his depth?
Oh, yeah.
I've missed squatting, to be honest with you. I haven't squatted in a long time, but I'm sure your bench beats mine. I suck ass at bench. It's my worst lift. Yeah, that reverse grip, I've seen people do that, and good for them. It becomes a very heavy grip exercise. Like, my hands get tired from holding that reverse grip. It's just different, you know what I mean? My body's so used to being here that it's like, what are you doing to me? I'm still watching you, dude. You're doing good. Big breaths here. 5, 4, yeah, 4 or 5, yeah, 5. This is 6. You think you got 2 more in you? Big breath, my friend. Come on. 1 more if you can. Get up there, get up there. Yes, sir. Good job. Oh, yeah, that was the other thing I was going to tell you. Okay.
You have weights on your shoulder, you never turn...
Not just that. You're definitely putting yourself at risk for injury.
When I'm like looking...
When you're re-racking, yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to rack and unrack the bar. My best piece of advice is there's a reason you're not at Planet. Don't be shy about it. Push it fucking into the rig. Let me show you what I mean, okay? Because look, when you start getting really heavy on here, you need to rack and unrack as fast as you can because the longer it's sitting on your back, the more fatigue you're going to accumulate. So like it's kind of like a get in position, get your work done, and then put it right back, right? So when you're racking and unracking, okay, you take your step out, you immediately start squatting. When you're done...
Walk straight forward.
Yeah, well, I see a lot of people... It's not even, like the head turning thing I definitely saw you do. It's more the this and then the this. This lateral movement with that much load on your back is a mistake waiting to happen. So just don't be shy about it. Just walk forward. As long as these are at the right heights, you'll never hit these. You'll always be over it. And then once you hit the rig, just drop straight down. Now you're going to think this is remedial, but I'm going to have you practice that. Go ahead, whenever you're ready. And you don't need to squat or anything. You can literally just